Parker, honey, now's not the time. You need to come in and we can talk about this, okay? The kids told me that you want to live with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we'll talk about it inside.
I don't want to get out.
Do what now?
I don't want to get out.
I'm sorry?
I don't want to get out.
I'm sorry. You're a child and you don't get to make all the decisions. But you need to get out now, and it's time to come home. Okay?
What's the camera for?
Oh, don't worry about it. You need to come on.
I don't want to get out, Mom.
I'm sorry?
I don't want to get out.
I understand, but it's no longer visitation with your father, and it's time to come home. Okay? All right? We can talk about this. I'll listen to what you have to say, but there's no way that you can just roll up and everything's fine and you can just roll up and say, oh, I'm not going to get out of the truck. And this mama is not going to say, oh, okay, bye kid that I've raised for 14 years, see you later. I'm just not that way. I love you. And you obviously have done a lot of talking this weekend. That's fine. Maybe there's some stuff that I need to know. But I'm not letting you just drive off. That's not going to happen. I love you too much. And we're too close. And this is not the right way to do it. This is a kind of a underhanded, in my opinion, disrespectful kind of a way to do it. To just, oh, by the way, hey, I'm out of here.
Well,
and that's not your fault. I'm almost certain that you were told that this was going to be an okay way to do it. And it's just not. This is just not very appropriate. So you need to get out of the car.
But how do you want to do it?
Huh?
How do you want to do it?
Well, maybe you and I should come in and talk about what's going on with you that's causing you to feel this way. Maybe we need to talk to the youth pastors like what we were talking about last week. Maybe if there's something going on, I can help. All right? You need to get out of the car. All right? Come on.
I don't want to get out.
Yeah. Hey. You need to get out of the car and come home.
I don't want to get out of the car.
Huh?
I don't want to get out of the car.
Okay. Sweetheart, I hate to say this, but you're being real ugly right now. This is being super duper disrespectful, and you need to come home now. And if I have to call a police officer to come help me, I would hate to have to do that, but I sure enough will.
Call him.
Huh?
Call him.
Okay. Caleb's going to get into some trouble because he knows that he has to return you at 2. And I don't think that you're being a very good role model right now at all. Sitting there flossing your teeth while this is a major thing that you're encouraging him to do. You don't have
I can't force him to get out of my car.
Yeah, you can. You're his father.
I-
He is a minor. You can say, you have to get out. We have to do this in the appropriate manner. You can. You can model responsibility. You can choose to do that.
I'm not going to force him to get out.
That's fine. Let's go, Parker. Parker,
Yes, ma'am.
let's go. It's time to go in and talk. This is not the way to go about this.
What is the way, ma'am?
I already told you to come in and tell me what your concerns are, to come in and talk to me.
Can I tell you my concerns right here?
If you want to be, no, because it's time to go in. I told you guys last week that we had things to do Sunday.
What do we have to do?
Well, for one thing, we're going to Nani's for like a barbecue. Another thing, we're going swimming. We had like family fun plans.
I don't want to go swimming.
Uh-oh, sister. Smile for the camera. Do you have your phone on you? Do you have the non-emergency number for the police?
Direct me to it.
Okay. Where's that brother? See that brother? Hi. Hey. Hey. Daddy's gonna call the cops. You need to get out.
6316.
You need to do the right thing. Do you feel?
63.
You know how we talk about you feel in your heart if this is the right thing to do or not. Do you think that this is the appropriate way to do this?
Yes.
You do? Really? You wouldn't do this to him. You wouldn't just at the time that he was supposed to pick you up say, I don't want to go. You've asked to not go before, and I have.
I have never not asked.
Yeah, you have, sweetheart. You've been doing this for a lot of years. Maybe you've forgotten some stuff. But that is just not allowed. You can't just not show up. We have never done that.
I didn't
Because
show
that's
up.
not the right thing to do.
Well, what is the right thing to do then?
You tell me. I can't see you through this dust. Could you please roll this down a little bit? The window? You tell me. What do you think the right thing to do
Where
is?
did I call?
I don't know.
You think the right thing to do is to just tell your siblings goodbye? Do you
What
think
mean,
that
tell me about it?
that you're not going to live with them anymore?
Well, I'll still be able to see them, but
When?
every
On
time they
visit?
come over,
But you won't see Mallory because Mallory doesn't go on Caleb visits.
I can FaceTime them or whatever.
You can. Do you think FaceTiming is the same? Do you think
No.
that the same relationship you would have with Caleb if all you did was FaceTime him? No, that's not the way. That's not the way life works. Is on the computer. I know you love Caleb, and it's real easy to be real angry with me and Jason right now because you're 14, and sometimes it's real easy to be angry with everything whenever you're 14. Why are we just waiting on the police officers? Why don't you just do the right thing and get out of the car?
How is that the right thing?
Because this is your home. This is where you live. This is where you're being raised with your siblings. This is where your dogs are. That's where your backpack is, for crying out loud. I'm not going to bring you your stuff. All your whole life is in there. This is not the way to do it. And do you think that you're really building relationships? You know, we talked about family is forever.
Yes.
Do you really think that this is going to build a long-standing good relationship with you, me, Daddy, the brothers, and the sisters? Do you think this is the way?
Yes.
It's not. Nobody just does this. The only person that I've ever known that has ever done this is Caleb Leverett. I'm done. I'm tired of doing domestic, and he would take off. That's how I know that this is not coming from you.
Why do
Because
you
your
want me
heart,
so bad?
because I love you. Because you're my child. Because I had you to raise. I didn't have you until it got hard, Parker. Look at me in the face. I never once had a baby and I said, I'm going to do this until he starts driving me nuts. I'm going to do this until his grades drop. I'm going to do this until it gets inconvenient. This is forever. I have never left you, and you have never left me. You got something tough, we'll handle it. But you got to let me in. You got to let me know what's tough.
They almost here.
I don't know. They'll be here when they get here. It's a non-emergency. Is it going to be a relief when they get here and say this is the order you need to abide by it? Is that going to be a relief to where the choice is made for you, baby? Because if you feel like you have to stay in the truck to prove that you love Caleb, or if you feel like you have to get out to prove that you love me, that is horse crap. That guy knows that you love him. He knows it. Daddy and I know that you love us. This is not about picking sides. You're coming home one way or the other. Oh my gosh. I can't believe you did this on today of all days.
It's gonna be hard either way.
Well, it's not going to happen, baby.
It could.
No, it couldn't.
Why?
Because I'll fight for you. Because I love you.
I'll
Because you're my
fight right
baby.
back.
Huh?
I'll fight right back.
That's fine. We'll get you an attorney. It's called a guardian ad litem.
We got one.
I guess you probably know now that, well, I'll deal with you later.
Screw me.
Yeah, you. Why are you doing this? Why are you encouraging this?
Because I will always help my son.
Always help your son do
He's
what?
expressed to me that he does not want to live with you anymore, and he does not want to go back to your house. And I'm not just going to abandon
That
him.
sounds great. Let's do that on a random Sunday afternoon.
They always come back on random Sunday afternoons.
Let's not call and say, hey, we've got an issue. Let's not say, okay, you need to go home, but we'll meet up and we'll talk about this.
Where
Let's
would
not
we-
do this in a mature adult manner. Let's just spring this on somebody. Did they say they were on their way?
Yeah.
They
It
did.
takes forever.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It shouldn't take this long. You got my orders?
Yeah.
What did the court order say?
But you have to be home on the 4th Sunday at 2:00 p.m. If we go to court, Caleb's probably going to get in trouble for this. But I guess he doesn't care. He doesn't. That's his decision.
I would much rather solve all issues outside of the court.
Oh, well.
I've made that
I
very
can't-
clear many times.
We've
It doesn't
tried,
work.
we've tried working with you. If you have issues that you want to solve, then you need to contact us. Not at 11:30 at night in a text message when you're drunk. You don't know, baby.
He had 2 beers.
Baby, I shouldn't even be talking about it over you. I shouldn't even be talking about it. It's very hard not to, though. And you're just old enough to understand just the tedious iceberg of this whole mountain of mess. Divorce is hard. Nobody said it's not. But there's just things that you just can't involve your kids in. It's just the way it is.
I'm involved anyway.
Honey, yeah, you're involved in a lot of ways, but you're not involved
Remember when I
with
said there's a lot of
all
other things that
all
go
the
into
little
this?
bitty things that have happened. Because you don't need to know that.
Why?
You don't need to, because the ins and outs of what happened between me and your father and the ins and outs of what happened between me and your father and Samantha, that's adult information.
And we're not my fault.
Huh? Do what? What?
Stop.
No. You're my baby and I'm
No,
going to
get
touch
off!
you. I'm just touching you.
Yeah, I know, get off!
Why? What happened?
Because I'm tired of fighting with you.
I'm not fighting
Yes,
with
we're
you.
always fighting. Every freaking day after school, we're always fighting. Him too.
You're
I'm
not-
tired of fighting.
You're not going to yell at me.
You always yell at me.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Go ask the little kids.
We have talked about this.
No, we haven't.
We talked about it.
He's always
before you
walking
left.
off.
We talked about it before you left.
No, we didn't.
And everything was fine. And you
You
hugged
said
me
to
and
not
kissed me.
call for extra time on Monday because it was Memorial Day.
No, that's not why.
Yes.
I said because we have plans.
Okay, well, still. Either way, you wouldn't have let us come over because it's a holiday.
What are you talking about? Come over where?
Stay. That's what I
No,
meant.
I don't want you to stay extra time with him. We have a set. This is how Caleb and I have it set up. There are orders, and like whenever there's a funeral in his family or whatever, or there's something going on, we try to work together for big things, kid things. But if he wants extra time, he needs to go back and he needs to ask the court and sign up for extra time. That's the way to do things. That's
Well,
the
let's
right
go to
way
court.
to do things. Well, that's not your decision. That's not your decision.
So it's my...
Yes, it sucks.
And it shouldn't. It shouldn't be this freaking hard.
Nope, it shouldn't.
Then why are y'all making it?
I'm not making it hard.
Okay, then what are you doing?
Standing my ground for my child.
So you want me here, but we fight all the time, and you're always...
If you think that we fight all the time, then we have some work to do.
Yes,
Because
we
we're
do.
laughing
We
all the
obviously
time.
do. No, we're actually not.
Well, everything's happy until you guys come back from
No,
Caleb's,
it's
and then I
not.
hear about how bad we are over here, and so I'm not a detective, but I can probably put 2 and 2 together. That there's quite a lot of time. Can you call that non-emergency number again?
What
Yes,
would you do if
please.
Mom and Caleb were still married and you were still fighting?
Yeah.
Where would you go then?
What would you do?
Nowhere. I'd be stuck, and it would suck even worse.
You realize that this decision separates you from your brothers and your sister.
Yes.
Okay. That's
That's
a
pretty
pretty
interesting.
harsh decision.
Yes. And I know, and it shouldn't have to be that harsh.
Well,
Thank
yeah.
you for pointing out the obvious. Not
You
trying
don't-
to be
You don't need
rude.
to be disrespectful.
Yes,
you are.
you
You
are.
are being rude, and you are trying to
We're
be
trying
rude
really hard to
because
do
you're
that.
being encouraged to be.
Okay.
And we're not stupid, and we get it, and we forgive you for it. You need to get your bottom out of the
I'm
truck.
not getting
and
out of the
talk to
truck.
me. Well, you
I'm
are.
talking to you right now.
I need help getting my kid. Here, let me talk to him.
Filled it full of hay so they could burrow and stuff. Put a bowl of water in there and a bowl of warm milk. The cat played in the sandbox. She just slept in there.
I didn't even know that they drank milk. I really wish you would get out of the car and we could deal with this. Look at me. Please get out of the car and come home and let's talk. Please don't make a police officer enforce this order. Please do it.
Enforce what order?
The court order, that's the visitation. Please just do it.
What's he gonna do to me?
I don't know. This has never happened before.
Exactly.
Probably nothing. Probably gonna say, hey, it's not his turn anymore. You need to get out of the car and go to your mom's. Not like he's gonna do anything bad to you. You're a child. Will you please go home?
I'd rather wait in the cops.
Why?
I already told you. I don't want to live here. Always fighting.
That's not the reality of the situation, Parker.
And what is?
The reality is being a teenager is hard. And there's a lot of emotions I mean, your brain, your hormones you're taking a testosterone bath right now. I mean, it's just hard. It's hard no matter where you are. It's just hard. It's hard to grow up.
I know.
Why would you leave a family that loves you for a guy that lives in a shop that sees you 48 days out of the year?
Because we don't fight.
Because you don't know him, baby.
And you don't know what's gonna happen.
Bubba,
Please
we're
don't
not
force me to go over there.
We're not always fighting.
Yes,
Bubba.
we are, Mom. I'm not going over there.
It is hard to be 14, but it is harder to do things like this. This is not even who you are.
Yes. Please
No,
don't
it's-
force me to go.
This is all.
Please.
Everything is fine, and then you cannot tell me that you have not encouraged this. This is ridiculous.
I've thought this over through like 2 or 3 years, Mom.
Oh my gosh, you're a child. You're not equipped to make these decisions.
Yes, I am. If
No,
I am
you're
12 or
not.
older, I'm equipped to make
Maybe
this
if I
decision.
thought he was an appropriate influence, if we co-parented together on a regular basis, if we were talking and things were all about you, then by golly, if I really believed that it was what you needed and wanted, I would let it happen. But I do not think you're safe over there, and I will not just let you drive off in this car.
And I don't think I'm safe over here.
Well, why?
Because you've hit me before.
I will hit you again. I will spank you again.
No, you
I'll
don't.
guarantee
You don't
you.
spank. You hit me in the face.
No, I don't.
Yes,
hit
you
in
do.
the
And you
face.
choked. You have grabbed my throat before and pushed me up against the wall one time because I did my boots, and you would not let me bring them over.
have
I
never
remember it because we were in the
choked.
hallway by my room.
I don't choke you, Parker.
No,
What are talking
you
about?
did not choke me, but you had your hands around my neck, and you and him were cornering me, and I will not go back over here.
I have
Please,
never
for the love of
choked you.
God, let me leave.
No.
Please don't
No,
force me
this
to
is
go, sir.
ridiculous.
Please, for the love of God.
Deep breaths, buddy. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
I have legal custody of you, Parker, and I'm unlocking this car. No, you're my
No,
child.
I'm not getting out.
No,
I'm gonna explain it to you also. Okay. So,
I'm getting you out of the car.
you're saying
Can we ask for the door to be unlocked?
you can unlock it.
Do what?
This is a parent-adult. This is a parent-child situation.
Get out of the car,
No.
Parker.
This is a civil issue. Okay. Like you're saying you're following the court order you brought up.
Get out
She
of
has
the car.
you said that she has federal differences.
No.
Mom, no.
This is really the wrong way to do this.
Get her arm out.
No, I'm not getting my arm out. You're my kid.
Stop.
You're
Stop.
my kid.
Stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop.
Relationship.
Stop.
Get him out of the car.
Stop.
I can't.
Stop.
Ow.
Neither am I.
Parker,
If I have to use force to get you out.
I'm filming.
Okay. That's all I'm saying. It's a civil issue. I'm
This is
it's
ridiculous.
a parent-child
Come
situation.
home.
No.
So that's what's going on. That's why.
I appreciate it. I really. Did I get my?
Yes, sir. I
Yeah.
gave yours back. I still have hers.
Okay, thanks.
Sir,
And I'm
can you
allowed to
please-
do whatever to get this baby out of the car. Can my husband help me?
Please don't. No, get.
Okay, he's
Stop.
a step parent. He has
No!
custody too.
Stop!
No.
Get out!
Back up.
Get out! Mom, no.
This is really the wrong way to do
Get
this.
get her arm out.
No, I'm not getting my arm out. You're my kid.
Stop.
You're
Stop.
my kid.
Stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop.
Stop. Stop.
I can't.
Stop.
Ow!
Neither am I.
If I have to use force to get you out.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's a civil issue.
This is ridiculous. Come home.
No.
That's what's going on. That's why.
I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Did I get mine?
Yes, I get yours back.
Okay, thanks.
And I'm allowed to do whatever to get this baby out of the car. Can my husband help me?
Please don't. No, get.
Okay, he's
Stop.
a step parent. He has
No!
custody too.
Stop!
No.
Get out!
Back up.
Get out!
Me? You're just so...
I know. Let me talk to you. Here, man.
Hang on, Clark. Hang on. You didn't say you have to get out.
I ain't gonna step out. That's what I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is your mom, dude.
Yes, sir.
And I understand you don't want to go.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But she does have the right to get you out of the car. Okay. Now, I know you want to go with your dad, and I understand that. Don't get me wrong, I do. Okay. I'm just saying, you're still a child, man. You're 14. She does have the right to get you out of the car.
Right.
Okay, but the whole fighting and arguing and bickering and trying to roll her arm up in the window, I mean, if this is going to turn into a disturbance, we need to handle this a different way. Can we agree?
Yes.
Okay. This is going from civil to disturbance.
Yes, sir.
Who initiated the force?
She was trying to get the child out of the car, which is initiating her parental right. It wasn't technically force.
It's not force.
No, she was initiating her parental rights.
Okay. Is that per law?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know which law that is by chance?
Right off the top of my head, no, but I would have to go look it up. Okay. I mean, and I understand, but like I said, the whole this disturbance turning into disturbance.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's where I get involved.
And I wasn't trying to roll her arm out. I was trying to get her arm out.
I understand. I was sitting here. I witnessed everything. I saw what happened. Okay.
So I was in the wrong?
I didn't say either one of you were in the wrong. I just said this just turning into a disturbance, and that's what we're not about to do.
Okay.
Okay.
I need you to just get out of the car.
So if we can talk about this in a civil way, like adults, we need to do it that way.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You good with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll let y'all continue this.
There's nothing to talk about. He's adamant that he's not getting out, and I'm adamant that I'm not sending him away with my ex-husband. There's
Please,
nothing to
sir.
talk about.
Please.
We can talk about what's going on with why you feel this way in the house, but I am not sending you somewhere where I don't have a good feeling about it, even on your regular visits.
Okay, well, I want him to go in then.
He can't come in and mediate this. That's not his job, babe.
I'm trying to get you to do it without.
He doesn't believe in courts or cops.
I'm trying to do it in one less expensive way because I've gone down the expensive route, which has broken me.
Why don't you go ahead and tell him what you think about police officers?
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
You don't have respect for anybody, even your own child.
Completely irrelevant.
You don't have even respect for even your own child to encourage him to handle a situation just impulsively like this. This is
He's
ridiculous.
been pretty calm until he's been pressured, from what I'm witnessing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
From your point of view and the way you'll edit that, I'm sure. Will you mind emailing me a copy?
I'm not going to
Completely.
answer that question.
Will you please email me a copy of
I'm
that
not
so
gonna
I have
answer
record of it also?
I'm not going to answer that.
Mm. The officer already said it's going to be a disturbance, and I'm not going to stop until you're home.
I'm not going to stop until I'm not going to stop.
So you want me to be arrested for creating a disturbance, or
If that's what it takes, Mom, you're scaring me.
I'm not scaring you. To
Yes.
get you out of the car, that's scary. What do you think's going to happen when you go in?
You're trying to unlock the door and get him to open the door?
He's a parent. The cop just said he's also a parent that has custody.
Okay,
right now.
well, I'm not
He's just
going.
a parent.
And we'll just have it filed with the paperwork, and then we go about our way. That's my goal. I don't have the $10,000 to put down. I just don't.
I understand that, so just that's a route you can do it.
Oh, I'm gonna be looking into it some more. But like I said, hopefully without involving all the lawyers, at least too many lawyers.
How do I go about this and it's not a disturbance to where I don't upset you or upset him? I mean, I have legal custody of this child, and he won't. And he's right there. I can touch him and he won't unlock the door. He's having a temper tantrum.
He's a child.
I know. What do I do, officer? I can't, because then he starts screaming and then you say no because then it's a disturbance. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. This is unbelievable.
Yes, it is.
I'm floored.
You're what?
I'm floored.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure.
you came to bring the kid back, right?
Yes.
For my children.
Okay. You don't want to get off?
No, sir, I'm scared to go in.
You're
Okay,
scared
you
to go
wanna stay,
in.
You want to stay with your dad?
Yes, sir.
And you're willing to take him?
Why are you
absolutely.
scared to go in? No, I have legal custody.
Doesn't matter. We can't do nothing about that, man.
I'm scared to go in,
Why are you
especially
scared?
after right now.
Nothing's gonna happen to you, baby. I just want a hug.
No, I'm not going in.
We can't do nothing about it.
Like I told you before we got here.
But you said that I could use whatever force necessary to get into that
That's not
car.
what I said.
Aside from killing him.
Aside from killing him is exactly what you said.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Situation. And your name?
Rocha.
Rocha, badge number 120. Okay. Yes.
Okay, for this instance, she's gonna probably want to do something about it and go to court and all that. I would advise you that you, because you're doing a good thing in court and all that, so you can show wherever you need to go.
Right.
So, I don't know what he's scared about. Well, I don't know what he's scared about. There might have been something that happened. Just make sure that
His father is willing to take it. Okay? Y'all can discuss this in a civil way, but his father can take it. Y'all can take him back to court and determine, because that's a civil issue. That is y'all civil. That is y'all going to court. That is y'all's child custody agreement. Okay? That is not a criminal issue.
he doesn't want to stay here. We can't make him stay
Okay?
here. Anytime.
If he's willing to take the kid,
Well,
if
I mean,
he's willing to take your
it's,
son.
I live. It's considered a mess.
So you can just steal
It's
my
technically in Midland County.
Yeah,
How is that?
it's
Yeah,
illegal.
I mean, if she
What's the
escalates
point of
this,
having
then
orders if
we
he can
take
do whatever he
home
wants
if
to
he
do?
does refuse to get out.
So 6
Which
weeks
who
down
would
the
be
road
good
after
at jurisdiction?
there's
The
nothing
Midland County Sheriff's or y'all? Or
Watch out.
Whoever you call, don't know.
I know, and I'm sure that you probably agree if he had a child in a situation. But you
Because
can't.
honestly,
I'm pretty much going to send the sheriff out there.
I can only go as far as my.
the Midland County Sheriff, since it's Midland County.
What am I allowed to do to get my
Victor
child?
County. You know where?
No, you didn't. You came back. You said I can do.
I live in my shop in the apartment. My shop right behind there. It's just beyond the Victor County line.
That probably would cause.
But the address.
You don't.
What happens if I cause a disturbance getting my boy?
Right, and anytime you want to leave, you can take him to that.
What is it? Just I don't even know what a disturbance is. Just be allowed.
Okay, can y'all write a report about this?
You said I
About
couldn't
what's
get in
happening?
the room.
Get him out without causing a disturbance.
Okay.
He starts screaming and yelling and turns around and rolls up
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be
I want to record this, and I want to
Then
record
what
what
do we
your
do for me to
recommendations
press
are
charges
as an
against
officer.
him? I'm prepared to do that right now.
And I appreciate y'all being civil about this.
Right there.
I
Right there.
really do.
You don't see that?
So you want to press assault charges?
Anything to get him away from
No, he's
Nazareth.
going with it.
Even if he,
The
even if he
story
gets,
I hear
If
is
you want to go ahead and
he
file the
hates
assault
it
charge,
here,
he's probably
but
going
I've
with
never,
it.
obviously never
If you're
been
assaulting
inside
you,
the
I can't
home. I don't,
so
all I'm
there's
getting is
no,
first
there's
or
no
second
loophole to
hand
get my baby.
No, ma'am.
from him.
Can I talk, please?
Go ahead.
She just called me her baby, but she's threatening to sue me.
I'm not trying to.
You
sue
just said
I'm
you were
doing
gonna press
anything I
charges.
can to get you away from him, babe.
I'm your baby, but you were gonna press charges on me because you put your arm in the window and I tried to peacefully get it out.
Anything to get you away from Caleb right now,
Do you
babe.
see the tension here?
You're John Kagan.
I don't.
sir.
I don't think.
Thank you.
C-A-L-E-V.
Last name.
Leverett, L-E-V-E-R-E-T-T.
Oh, you got his information?
How about you?
Yeah, he's got my ID.
That's why I was.
I've already ran up there.
All right, you're free to go.
Well, can you make a report of this, or could I have a copy of this? And I don't know how that works. If she called, but we're involved. I mean, y'all are telling me I'm free to go, but
I'm not.
I mean,
you have it on your recording that says you're free to go. If she tries to call it in saying you kidnapped her kid,
We're not going to do nothing about it.
you can show. The officer shows up. You can show him the end of this video. Where
do y'all have a business card by chance?
No, sir. I do not. But like you said, I'm Officer Brandon Spinks, so that's Police Department badge number 147.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I'm more than willing to take him to school, but ask her if you can. We're free to go. Ask her if you can get your school stuff. I mean, you're off tomorrow, right? Memorial Day.
Can you make sure they don't?
Excuse me.
I don't want them getting there. I'll get my.
We can.
Okay.
By policy, we can't.
By policy, I can't.
We can't.
You can't go in.
No.
They changed it.
It's. You
They
what?
changed it.
By what?
For
To go in
disturbance.
there? It's not disturbance, it's civil.
I know, but it's a disturbance, so we can stand by while you gather some stuff.
Please. I mean,
Can y'all stand by?
We can stand by.
I mean, he's telling you he's afraid.
It has to be fast, though. Okay.
it'll take me 5-minute stops.
Don't even make it 5 minutes, dude. Make it 1 minute.
He's out. You just said that you can't take my child. He's not leaving, man. That's what
tried to make me stay.
Yes, I did. Because I have legal custody of him. Right now, my child is coming home, and now he's kidnapping him. He is. He doesn't have any time. He doesn't care. He doesn't have any time. I don't understand that. It's not.
Okay, free for go.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
No, he's not. He's out. I have legal custody. Yes, I have legal custody. You just said that you can't take my time. He's not leaving again. No, he's not. I have legal custody.
Thank you.
That's what he's supposed to do.
You tried to make me stay.
Yes, I did. Because I have legal custody of him. Right now, my child is coming home, and now he's kidnapping him. He is. He doesn't have any time. It doesn't matter. He doesn't have legal custody. I don't understand that. It's not.
Okay, free for go.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks, Dad.
Wow.
She tried to slam the door to my own room and force me to stay there. I pushed her as, I would say, self-defense. I did not assault her. I'm not staying there anymore.
Well, Parker Kelly, I'm thoroughly impressed. I'm proud of you, son. You stood your ground. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna call Hill. Let her know what's going on, okay?
Okay.
Okay, it's 2:01. We're here at Harper's mom's house.